everybody, it's PhoenixTalon, and we're back with part 4 of the No Mining Underground Hardcore Minecraft Challenge 118.1. Still alive. It's hardcore. Yeah. Alright, so let's get back into it. You know the rules. Let's do it. Heyo, let's go on an adventure. Alright, so I got the map and let's do this thing. I need to do some exploring. I got a lot of stuff going on around here, and I have had very little time to really go around things, especially since we just did the iron farm. And I did a lot of AFK ironing, iron having, I don't know, whatever, man. The point is, I got the map, I got to fill it in, I got to go places, I got to see what's around me, and I have just been cooped up doing this AFK business. Now, that's also very dangerous, but I'll talk about that a little bit later, maybe. So yeah, so filling this in, finding out that there's a really nice island here, and there is just nothing but nothing on this island. But if I'm going to build something, that'd be the place to do it. So I thought, well, let me go search around and see what's down here. Saw some stuff out in the distance. Wanted to take a look. Maybe there's some good stuff, maybe not. The big things that I'm really looking for are ruined nether portals. That is the key. I'm not looking for really any more villages, although, you know, villages are everywhere apparently. I'm not really looking for any other POIs, but then I see this and I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I need, another ruined nether portal. The reason is I still need flint and steel. I don't have any flint. I got the iron. But what I don't have is a flint and steel. And I know ruined nether portals will sometimes have flint, and they'll sometimes have flint and steel. They also have sometimes some really other good stuff like fire charges and golden axes and helmets. And I'm gonna, I think I found a golden helmet. I don't know if I did already. I forgot now. It's been a while. But I do need a golden helmet or golden boots or something so that the piglins don't attack me when I do finally get to go to the nether. So here, I'm just like, okay, do I really want to do this? It's pretty far down. I don't want to drown. And I find, some more obsidian, which is good. A couple of little bits. And that really nice golden apple. That's good to have. You don't really have a lot that you can, a lot of gold to make golden apples with. So that's kind of a nice little find. I might need that when I go fight the Ender Dragon later. I'm not any kind of like super duper high speed Ender Dragon fighter guy, especially not in hardcore. So yeah, there's that. So I keep on going. I find another village. I'm actually kind of southeast of my current area, like pretty far. And then over there in the distance, I see this little house all by himself. I'm like, man, those villagers really hate that guy, whoever lives over there. Like, man, they made this little hermit guy live way over there. Of course, it didn't occur to me that maybe there's another village over there, and that's just the world's smallest village, right? It's just one house. So I went ahead and cleared out all this because this dude had some tree leaves blocking him. Went over here, was like, yeah, that's good. Went over in this place. Didn't even look in the corner of my eye over there, and I was like, wait, did I see what I thought I saw? And sure enough, look at that. There's an outpost right there. I was like, what? Oh, man. And then, I got to go check it out, even though it's like, that's going to kill me. Like, I don't want to go there. But I was thinking, man, there's no way I would do this in a hardcore world, especially with all this, with like the limited amount of gear I have. It's just asking for it. So I was like, well, I guess we'll go over and take a look at it. Why not? That village didn't really have a lot of stuff that was any kind of good. And of course, as it would start raining as I'm looking at this place. And there was just a lot of pillagers or illagers, whatever they're called. Man, those guys are tough as nails too. I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. And I really don't want to like trigger a, bad omen or something like that. I mean, that'd just be the worst thing to have. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to leave. We'll go check out this one villager all off by himself over here. And we'll just leave the illagers to themselves for now. But yeah, I was kind of surprised. Like, what is this dude doing? It's just this one house way out here. It's like, is this just a villager all by himself? I couldn't understand. I was like, what a strange old hermit. Maybe he's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi Villager Kenobi. And there he was. It's like, Wow, okay, there's really a dude just living out here up on this hillside. He's got some livestock and everything. I was like, man, that's pretty far. So I thought, that's pretty cool. You know, I thought it was worth showing on the video at least. You know, so you guys let me know what you think. Incidentally, if you're not already subscribed, why not do that right now? Yeah, okay. All right, I got that out of the way. So yeah, so there's actually a whole village here. I was like, wow, okay, all right. So he's not all off by himself. I mean, he is kind of off by himself, but at least there's a village here. There's even a farmer. He's got a friend. And then I saw, oh, there's a cartography table. And I thought, oh, you know what I can do? I can go make a map of this area. Because I didn't bring any map making stuff with me. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, let's go on an adventure. Let's go explore stuff. Yeah, let's forget to bring map stuff with you. So I took that with me. And I said, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead over here. I'll at least get this on the map so I can see where it is. And then, of course, it's not on the map. I was like, well, okay. So I got to enlarge it. I was like, yeah, that's how it always is. You go to make a map. You don't know exactly where the thing is. So you're just kind of like, well, let me look at it. And it's like, well, it's just barely on there. So I was like, I'll enlarge it one more time. But yeah, this is kind of neat. I thought that was really fortuitous find, really. And assuming I survive long enough to kill the Ender Dragon and the challenge is over, maybe I come back here at some point someday and, you know, play on this world some more. And wouldn't you know it, I got, look at all those dudes. Look at all those dudes. There's like, oh man, I would get so slaughtered going over there. That is just not worth it. Because they'll keep spawning. Yeah, well, they'll keep spawning. So yeah, I was like, let me go ahead and then unlock the rest of this map. Found some nice little cold area here in case I need some of that quicksand snow, whatever it's called. I don't know. It's got a name. It's new. It's new in 1.18. I haven't really found any before, and I wasn't going to go searching for it because I don't know what it looks like. Like maybe I'll go find that out in a creative world at some point. So I unlocked that map. And I thought, oh, let me go ahead and go search around. And then there's another village. Yeah, imagine that. It's like, wow. Yeah, lots of villages. That village didn't really have anything either. So I went exploring some more. Found this ruined Nether Portal. I'm way north of my base now. I went ahead and did the whole big loop all the way around my base. So I'm up north now. And I found this one. I thought, wow, this is really neat. In case I need some gold sometime. Because the gold block, I think, is technically part of the structure. I mean, I guess the netherrack is part of the structure. But the gold block really is part of the structure, you know. So I'm like, that's not something you would normally find underground anyway. So I wouldn't feel bad about it. Man, did I score with this chest, though. Right there, boom. Flint and steel. And flint. So I just kind of had to figure out what I wanted to get rid of at this point. But yeah, it's like, oh, curse vanishing? No, you keep that. Yeah, I'm breaking that. No. I don't even think I kept that. I think I just was like, here, let me get the flint. I got everything else. We're good. We're done. Let's get out of here. Yeah, you keep the bone. I can get more bones later. Because bone meal's not a problem for me right now. So I thought that was pretty cool. So now I came back and I was like, yeah, all right, well, let's start prepping to go to the Nether then. We got everything we need. Now I can actually, because here's the thing. You say, well, yeah, but you could just burn some wood next to another portal and do that. And yeah, of course, there's no iron while you're gone out of the unloaded chunks, you know. But yeah, you say, well, you could just set a fire. But I'm thinking more long term, like what happens when I'm on the Nether side. And, yeah, this stupid creeper from last episode. If you didn't watch last episode, this creeper, oh, man, Heart Attack City right here. But I was thinking more like what happens on the other side of the Nether if my portal gets, you know, ruined or destroyed or it doesn't, you know, it's not on fire. I want something a little faster than that, especially because I don't know how well it's going to work for me. So, yeah, I was like, yeah, we'll just do that. Creeper almost ended this series on this spot. Yeah. Oh, man, it's like a heart attack. And I put the dirt right back in the chest. So it's kind of like a memorial sign. Yeah, I know. You call me crazy if you want, but that was fun. And then I had a wandering trader. I was like, wow, this is great. And he doesn't have anything I need. Now, what I like wandering traders for, which is a really big deal for me, because it's tough to get slimes sometimes. You don't know where there's a nearest swamp or something like that. Well, when a wandering trader shows up, you just put a boat down, put the llamas in a boat, and instant leads, right? So now I don't need slime for leads. And you can use, I mean, leads, man, you need leads for all kinds of stuff. I actually have been able to, in other types of runs, get, oh, I don't know, like 10 or 20 leads before I ever get one slime ball. So, yeah, so that's a thing. And then, yeah, so that's, got the leads, got the dude. They didn't have anything that I needed, so I was like, okay, well, let me go ahead and start doing all this, get some emeralds. I did a bunch of AFK work. I mean, it was just, oh, so wild, so wild. Just iron, emerald, sticks, everything. Level up, level this, level that. It was wild. And I just kept leveling all the villagers. I mean, this took forever. Not because the iron is slow, it's just that I don't want to go anywhere and do anything, right? So it was time that I said, well, you know, now it's time to get an armorer, because we need some. And I got lucky with the boots, because the boots are one of the cheapest purchases. And it doesn't really matter with the pants. I mean, it doesn't matter. But then I can melt the boots down into nuggets, you know, to say whatever, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But you want cheap. You want to get it for cheap as much as you can. That way you can level them up real fast. And then there you go. Now we got diamond legs and diamond boots. And that's what you want. And I think later I come back and level him up for, yeah, see, there we go. Now I come back and I get the rest of the set. So now I'll get a full set of diamonds as soon as I get enough emeralds. And then this is kind of how I do the AFK work. And wouldn't you know it, an Enderman came in there. So I think I was AFK for a good, I don't know, 2 hours or something like that. And there's an Enderman in there. And he put a block right in the middle of that. I was like, oh, man. And that's a block I can't mine. I can't get rid of that block. So I left the Enderman alive, hoping maybe he'd, you know, pick up the block and leave. No, he just left the block there. I was like, man, I was bummed. So I got this like dirt grass block just stuck right in the middle there, and I can't get rid of it. And it's one of those things where it's like, well, I could go get a creeper. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So what I'm doing here is just getting a whole bunch of lava blocks so I can set up the quick Ender Portal. Quick Nether Portal, excuse me. Wow, End Portal. Like, I already want to finish the game. Finish the game. No. Sorry, a little Tron reference. So I don't remember how to do this. This is me trying to figure it out. It's like, well, wait, hold on. Do I want this or do I want that? I was like, wait, do I put it there? I don't know. And I got to build this thing out of wood. I'm worried that it's like, well, if I don't do this right, what's going to end up happening is I'm going to end up with lava, you know, burning down all this stuff. And then maybe it's not going to turn into obsidian. I was like, oh man, I don't know if any of this is going to work. So I was like, okay, I know these will work. This one will work. I wasn't sure about the rest of it. But I remember something like you got to build it. That's like, I hope this works, because I just don't feel like going and trying this more than once. Because I can't mine the obsidian. If I screw this up, I can't get rid. I mean, I guess I could go get a diamond pickaxe, but I don't have a diamond pickaxe yet. So if this happens, that's not going to work. So I saw this was going to be a problem, so I just redid this a little bit. This is not a big deal. I just didn't want the water to overflow. Not that it matters. I mean, it's all temporary anyway. So I went ahead and fixed that up. And then, because that whole frame is going to go away once I'm done doing this. So I was like, okay, yeah, we'll make sure this works properly. So yeah, so we'll do this nice and slow, make sure it works right, make sure it looks good, you know, make sure I don't burn the place down. I don't need your lemons, what am I going to do with these? Burn the place down. So, yeah, so that's a thing. I went ahead and was like placing all these down, and then I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this will work. And I thought, I hope I did it the right size, because I always forget Nether portals. You know, are they like 3? It's 2. You know, I know it's like 3, but I think there's a minimum size. So I was pretty happy. I was like, oh, that works. We can go to the Nether now. So I just went ahead and put some light on it, and thought, hey, you know, I could fix that up a little bit nicer later. But for now, this is good. Put a little backing on it, because what I was thinking is, if there's like maybe a skeleton spawns on the other side, or a creeper or a zombie or something, I don't want to get like surprised on one side that they came over there and got me, and then next thing I know, bang, boom, you know, or thwip or thwop or whatever they do. You know? So there you go. There's some more iron getting. So I got lots more iron. And I did this, I don't know how many times I did this. This was like a lather, rinse, repeat type of thing. And then I said, oh, I think it's time to get me a cleric here. And the reason is, clerics, this is where it gets really hard with clerics. So they have a random chance at one of their trades to do ender pearls. If you're lucky, you'll get the ender pearl trade after this one. And if you're not, then you're going to end up either with a dead cleric, or, you know, you gotta get what you gotta get, because they pretty much always have all the same first level trades. And I got so lucky. I was like, yes, because there's a chance that doesn't work. But you know, just free ender pearls like that, man, that's so good, because now I don't have to worry about piglin bartering or any of this stuff, because where am I going to get the gold to barter with? I can't. And I can't sit there overnight and like wait for Enderman to come in. And then yet there you see me using those boots that I got from that chest. I was pretty happy about that, because you need gold or they're going to attack you. That's a really bad thing. So I'm just, you know, making sure, you know, like, okay, did I sort this out? Do I need it? I'm thinking, do I need the golden apple? Well, I have golden carrots from that farmer. I was like, oh man, okay, this is where the run could end, right here, depending on my nether spawn. It might be where I can't go somewhere. I don't know. So I was like, okay, here we go. Let's go into the nether. Here we do it. I was like, oh man. Because if it's like up high, I need the ender pearls to get down, but then how do I get back up? I mean, oh man, all these things run through my head. I was like, oh boy, I hope it's a good spawn. And then there we are, going into the nether. And then it was a Crimson Forest. I was like, no, I hate Crimson Forest. It's not that I hate it. It's just like, you know, because it's so hard to travel through these things. These ones and the Blue Forest, what are they called? The warped forest, whatever they're called. Yeah, because this Crimson Forest, warped forest. I mean, at least that's not a huge crevice. So I got a little bit of places that I could go, but man, this is just, as spawns go, this is just rough. So my whole thinking on this was, well, I need to get away from the Crimson Forest, because one, nether fortresses are not going to spawn here, and I need to go find a place where they do. I was kind of hoping, like, I like the soul sand biomes. I mean, I don't like the soul sand biomes for like the ghast and the skeletons, but what I like about them is they're wide open, they're easy to travel. These is so hard to get around in here. It's easy to get lost. Then you got those stupid hoglins that just attack you out of nowhere, and they're like tanks, man. They're hard to take out. They're dangerous, you know. And then I saw this, I was like, hey, cool, the warped fungus. I couldn't remember, but I know, like, with the warped fungus, I think one of the mobs, I think it was the hoglins, they don't like the warped fungus, is what I thought, but I don't know, because this guy didn't seem to mind it so much. And then this was just kind of a bad idea all the way around. But see, he stopped right there, so I don't know if it's because he didn't like the warped fungus, or there just wasn't a way to get to me. So I put it there so I didn't accidentally, like, drop it, or if I run into stuff, you know. But I thought, oh, well, let me go ahead and get down here and see what's down, because so I had the options of going across, going down, going around, and I'm thinking, well, let me get low and around, you know, see if there's a place I can go walk somewhere. And my thought process was, I have no idea where I'm going to find a fortress. I just know there's not one here. So I was just like, okay, well, let me stair step down. Let me kind of get a lay of the land down there, because it looked like there was maybe some lava or something down that way. And maybe if the lava opens up, maybe I can see more. So I don't know. I was just kind of shooting in the dark here. I mean, that's pretty much what Nether is you just shoot in the dark. And then bang, right there, Skelly. Like, dude, seriously? Like, man, you know, and then, hey, I got the advancement. Not today, thank you, which is nice. I thought about doing the sniper duel. I don't know if that's still an advancement you can get. But I thought about trying to figure that out before this series was over, if I survive. Like, I don't mind being at a distance. And then these dudes, these are the guys I don't like. Because, man, he just, look at that. That was solid. I'm wearing diamond armor. And that dude just whack, you know. That was pretty brutal. So, you know, you get hit a few times with those, and that's it. And I don't want him to, like, go anywhere and then come back and get me when his health goes up. So I'm going to kill that one, too. But yeah, that was pretty brutal. It's like, oh man. And then I was right, there was some lava down there. And then I'm thinking, well, what am I gonna do? And then I saw that dude. I saw the Strider. I was like, hey, maybe I could do something with that guy. I don't know. I mean, he's pretty far out there, but it gave me the idea that if there are other Striders in there, you know, maybe I can go get their attention, get them down. And then this dude, like, man, just go away. And then these are, like I said, these are tough. But you get the right angle and they're not so bad. But oh man, I don't like them. They're just kind of scary. So I was like, well, I'm pretty sure that the Strider's like one of those fungi, whatever. But I thought, yeah, you know what? I think we're done in here, and I'm gonna see what I can do about getting that sort of setup. Because what do you need for a Strider? You need the fishing line with the warped fungus thing, and I couldn't remember how to do it. I was like, how do you do this? And then when I finally figured it out, I was like, oh yeah. And then I tried both fungi, but only the warped fungus works. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's how it works. And the other thing you need is a saddle. So I was like, all right, well, let's do some fishing. Let's get a saddle. So I think we're gonna end it right here. We're gonna just do some fishing, and this will be you know, this is nice, relaxing into a very, I don't like going to the Nether, especially on hardcore. So this is the nice, relaxing into a very tough, very stressful video. And there we go. We got a fish. Fishy business. So I don't know how long it's going to take me to get a saddle, but here we go. All right. And that's where we're going to end it. Yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I know we didn't do a lot, it seems, on this video, but we did go to the Nether and we survived. That's a big deal, especially in hardcore. Also, we found a really cool thing, that pillager outpost, so that was pretty neat too. But yeah, if you're liking the series so far, give me that thumbs up and let me know. And if you're not already subscribed, please do so. Until the next episode, thanks for watching. Peace!